Trump spent several minutes savagely roasting Joe Biden at CPAC, and I've got to say, Brad, it made for quite a laugh. Have a look at this.
Every single thing he touched turned to He was a sleepy, crooked guy. He was the worst president in the history of our country. I don't care, I'll say it. Somebody thought he looked great in a bathing suit. And he'd walk in the sand pulling a thing that weighed about 6 ounces. You know those aluminum? See, aluminum's very good. It's meant for children and very old people to lift, right? So he would put it down, and he'd put it down, and he'd fall into it, and he'd immediately fall asleep in front of the media.
Brad, look, let's be realistic. He wasn't wrong. He was right. He didn't mince his words.
No, he is right. And it's funny because you can say whatever you want about Donald Trump, but you cannot say that he isn't hilarious. Like, he is very funny. And the image of Joe Biden in the bathing suit thinking he looks good, it is a funny image. But I don't think we've really processed the deception and fraud that was perpetuated on the public by the Biden administration and their allies, who covered up a president who was in severe cognitive decline and just lied about it and gaslit us. I think that was probably really tough for Trump to watch. And I think it's a huge, huge part of what motivated people to put him back in office, because they were sick of being lied to. And Trump will tell you what he thinks, and he will tell you it in no uncertain terms. He's not going to leave you guessing about where he stands or what he thinks on any given issue that you're speaking to him about. After years of duplicitous double talk and narratives and spin and media cover-ups, I think people were ready for Trump's genuine nature, I think it's fair to say.
Well, Trump was certainly entertaining at CPAC, but he wasn't the only great speaker. His border czar, Tom Homan, sure knows how to make an entrance. Have a look at this.
Look, let me start out by saying this. If I offend anybody today, I don't give a Don't care. The media in the back room, I'm sure I'll be reading a lot of hit pieces on me tomorrow. I don't give a what you think about me.
Tom Homan just keeps proving why he's exactly the guy you want dealing with the border crisis, Brad.
Yeah, he's a pretty strong border hawk, but what's funny to me is that he was actually a pretty uncontroversially popular border official at one time. He received an award from the Obama administration in 2016, and he's worked under many different presidents, but he's taking this hard on the border approach, and that's what people want. That is what people voted for. So we are going to see kicking and screaming and the gnashing of teeth, and some mistakes I'm sure will be made along the way. But ultimately, people voted to stop the chaos at the border, to secure the border, to build some sort of a wall across it so we don't have this as a perpetual problem into the future. And they voted to deport people who are here illegally. Doing that will be a huge endeavor and a nightmare, but Tom Homan, look, you can say whatever you want about him, but he seems to be effective and committed undeniably to implementing President Trump's agenda on this issue.
And good on him. That's what he was elected to do. That was the mandate by which Donald Trump was elected on. So I say good on him. Brad Palumbo, thank you as always for helping us make sense of America. Good to see you.